This weekend, former Republican presidential candidate Mitt Romney, in his latest No Apology, he asserts that a strong America is essential, not just for our own well-being, but for the world. On Afterwards, part of our Book TV weekend on C-SPAN 2. Washington Journal continues.
Democratic Congressman Dennis Kucinich of Ohio, thank you for being with us.
Good morning. It's great to be with you. Thank you.
Health care. The president, it sounds like, will be giving a speech today, doing some talking. This could be a crucial turning point in getting things done. People are speculating. What do you think?
Well, we have to wait and see what the president says. I mean, I did not support the House bill. I was one of 77 members who actually signed a letter saying, unless there's a robust public option, count me out. And as it happened, the House passed a bill without a public option, and I was, myself and Mr. Massa were the only two who basically held to our stand and said, look, no public option, no vote.
You outlined, I have this, Kucinich, why I voted no. This is from your website, outlining back in November why you were voting against the Affordable Health Care for America Act, as it was called. Talk to us about how you think the insurance companies should be, in your words, held more accountable.
Well, the insurance companies are the problem. They're not the solution. They make money not providing health care. 1 out of every $3 in our system goes for the activities of the for-profit system, for corporate profits, stock options, executive salaries, advertising, marketing, the cost of paperwork. That's, you know, when you look at it, out of about $2.4 trillion a year that's spent on health care, you know, that's about $800 billion a year goes for the activities of the for-profit sector. If you took the money that they spend and put it into care for people, you'd have enough money to cover everyone. So I think that the central flaw in the bill that the House passed was that it continues the privatization of health care in America. I think it's the wrong direction, and I didn't support it, and I'm not likely to support this bill if it does the same.
What are your must-haves in healthcare legislation?
Well, I think fundamentally, you have to have a robust public option. And here's why. Right now, insurance companies are raising rates through the roof. In state after state, double-digit increases, anywhere between 20 and 40%. I'll go over the list a little bit later. But they do that because they don't have any competition, okay? The public option puts them in competition, which is why the insurance industry fought it so bitterly. They don't want to have people be able to compare rates outside their industry. Now, when the House recently passed the repeal of the antitrust exemption that insurance companies had, that was a small step in the right direction. But the fact of the matter is that under this current system, the insurance companies have a license to steal. And I cannot, in good conscience, support anything that continues to strengthen the grip they already have on the economy of this country. A good number of the bankruptcies that occur right now are people can't afford to pay their medical bills. They have insurance, and they thought they're covered, but the insurance companies find ways to basically stop people from getting the payment that they need. They just fight people on people trying to get the coverage that they already paid for.
You wrote back in November about your concerns of the privatization of health care, and you said that the bill would require 21 million Americans to buy private health insurance from the very industry that causes costs to be so high, which will result in at least $70 billion in new annual revenue, most of which is coming from taxpayers. This inevitably will lead to even more costs, more subsidies, and higher profits for insurance companies, a bailout under a Blue Cross.
The fundamental flaw in the approach that we've taken, and the President says this in a letter that he sent out. He says that, you know, we're looking at reforming insurance within the framework of the present system. Well, the present system is wrong. It's broken. And that's the reason why 47 million Americans don't have any health care. They can't afford it. So if they can't afford it, the government simply providing a subsidy to the insurance companies doesn't necessarily mean that people are going to get the care they need. It means that the insurance companies are going to make more money. Each and every proposal that came out of either the House or the Senate or even the White House resulted in insurance company stocks going up. Now, the smart money says, you know, as long as you keep it within the present system, insurance companies are going to clean up. Meanwhile, across this country,